This is Boxing Tickets NI in association with SB Sports. We're here with the victorious Hammer. Buddy, you're deep in celebration here. I think we proper 12 in the grad need to get some sponsorship out, but what an evening. I sort of said to you on the walk back over here, obviously when you dreamt of walking out as a main event in the field, did that deliver everything for you in terms of the atmosphere it was created?
No, it was very, very good. It was better than I thought. You know, it was the noise, the music, the atmosphere was amazing.
I guess obviously when you called out, obviously Ryan Mullen obviously wanted them to do ring walk. You know, they sing you out for it to come true, and obviously for everybody to stay even through the rain and everything else. The atmosphere during that fight, you obviously wouldn't have heard too much of it, but it's probably something you'll never forget.
Yeah, I gotta thank Phil and Football and Conlon Boxing for making it happen. They showed faith in me and the Belfast public. They delivered. They came, they stayed, they got involved in the fight. It was a fight that didn't go as planned, but it was amazing. Tony, thank you.
When you sort of, I guess you're always very critical of your performance. But obviously a cut early on, obviously I think it was a head clash. It seemed to annoy you a wee bit and you sort of went for him a bit. Did that annoy you, obviously, head clash? You didn't obviously want something to obviously have an impact in the fight, which might say make it to go to the scorecards. You wanted to really enjoy the atmosphere in there.
Yeah, I knew the rounds were close enough. I thought I was edging them, most of them. So I probably loaded up a wee bit too much. It's just I didn't perform to the way I wanted to, but I have to be happy. I just main evented in front of thousands of people in my home city on the biggest festival that comes to Belfast. So I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, but I do know that I didn't perform to the best of my ability.
I would say probably in a counter argument, I thought obviously Steve Woodall was obviously very, very good as well. He threw a lot. There was a lot of feints. He was obviously defending very well. He's a granite chin because obviously he took obviously an uppercut off you in the 7th round. I didn't know how he was able to stand.
Yeah, I probably showed him a bit too much. Apart from the uppercut, probably showed him a bit too much shots. I wound up a wee bit too much. I had 2 spars the whole camp, so preparations weren't ideal. But I'm trying not to make excuses. I'm a fully grown adult. I'm an athlete. I know what I'm getting into. So Woodall performed very well. I think I could have executed my tactics a bit better. But yeah, it's hard to explain it. I don't know, but as I say, we're trying to be positive, trying to be happy, and on the next one.
I guess obviously you've had that obviously headline act. Now you want more of it. Obviously the adrenaline's rush. You want another one. You're obviously on the cusp of obviously big fights that Jamie alluded to in a 5-week interview. There's big fights sort of to be there. I guess, you know, it's one of these things is obviously people are going to stop doing this high risk, low reward sort of thing and just give you an opportunity. That's what you want.
Do you know what? The performance tonight will probably give them more confidence in giving me the opportunity because the performance, as I say, wasn't great, and they might look at that and say that it's an easy fight now. So let's see what happens.
I guess you're a big Frampton fan. Obviously, we know Frampton get fights obviously off a poor performance obviously in Mexico, I think it was. Obviously you were sort of having to hold on towards the end. I thought you were very, very smart in the fact you were trying to navigate anything, you were trying to do good. How much of a sort of struggle was the last couple of rounds to see at home?
No, he his fast hands we're troubling me a bit, so I just thought I would get on the back foot and box and move, pick shots and hold, and just get through the fight. Again, not to make excuses, but as the rounds went on, my hands became worse, and I had to make it work. I had to try and nick the rounds, box and move, punch and hold, and I think I done it well enough without spoiling the fight too much.
Obviously knocking him down in the 8th round as well. I think I maybe done more damage to your hand. It was more around the top of the head.
Yeah, when I hit him, I definitely felt it.
Obviously, when that comes, obviously, and you knock him down, you're thinking, you know, this is it. Obviously, Did obviously the finish is coming? Was it sort of just at that stage because you're maybe knowing the gas tank was starting to go empty? It's sort of trying to conserve energy.
I don't know if it was that, but I knew every time he was hurt and I was stepping in, he was thrown back. So I was trying to be a wee bit cautious. I probably could have done things a wee bit better, but listen, I got the win.
What's next for Padraig McCrory now? 18-0, still undefeated. In an ideal scenario, I know you'd won Canelo next, but obviously there's some really, really big fights that can be sort of had. You've your Caleb Plants, you've obviously, even domestically wise, you've obviously Jason Quigley. Who ideally, have obviously we told you now, Paddy, you can pick one opponent. Who would you want?
Definitely Canelo. It's the money. It's the money fight. No, well, Canelo. Listen, whatever fight's going to make the most money. I'm now at the stage where making the most money makes the most sense.
You're making good memories there as well. Obviously, you know, with obviously the family and everybody's part of the family now. Obviously, quite a crowd there tonight. Good luck, obviously, with the tickets next time out, because obviously they're going to double or triple after that tonight.
Tickets are my biggest enemy, but I don't want to change. I want to be the man that like delivers, and I'll keep doing that. But I think if we do it again next year, it'll be twice the size.
Pressure obviously coming in, obviously main event and everything else. How were you able to cope with that? Obviously in fight week, obviously you just took everything as you seem to do. You're a people man. You keep everything calm and composed. Did you feel any sort of pressure going into tonight?
Yeah, today was probably the most nervous I'd have felt about a fight, but I came and I showed up and I got the win. And as Steve Wells says, I adopted and made it work.
Listen, thanks very much for your time. I'll let you go and enjoy your drink, and I'm sure we'll catch you up very soon.
Yeepa.